What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Quarantine Session. It is the Councilmen back with another quarantine morning show as usual. Well, morning for me, nighttime for them, so we'll enjoy it. We're going to be talking about a bit of news, but then we're going to be giving you lots of random nonsense and recommendations to keep you entertained during quarantine. The Councilmen show starts now.
Welcome back to another quarantine episode of the Councilmen. This will be our second quarantine episode, but the 58th episode in total.
To be fair, we've always been quote unquote quarantined. By that I mean separate from each other.
Well, I mean, like, now we're officially quarantined. Kind of. So yeah, today there's the usual Albert Wiradharma, me, Kelvin, and then there's Ariq, and then there's this guy that is celebrating that now he can open Reddit. Teguh.
Back in
and not to mention about celebrating in about 45 minutes, I guess.
For
It's
you
Teguh's.
guys.
Yeah, for me, for the Asian time.
For Japanese, for people in Japan, it doesn't affect Ariq.
Oh yeah. True.
Doesn't affect
I
Ariq.
forgot that Ariq is not in Japan. For Japan time, in 45 minutes, it'll be Teguh's birthday.
Yay!
Yay!
So
Kelvin,
maybe
I want you to sing happy birthday for me.
So
if
to
we-
celebrate that,
So we might end this. We might end this party.
yes.
so we might
You know what? I'm very sure this this episode will at least go for an hour, so I'll save the song for that time.
fair enough.
I have practiced so hard for this day for Teguh. I practiced for Teguh.
All right. So today we might be celebrating Teguh's birthday in the middle of the show. We'll see if it reaches there. You guys have to keep track of the time because it's your time. It's different from ours. I guess the minutes are the same, but yeah. And yeah, we will once again, like I said, where everyone is still in quarantine. People is isolated, so we try to give the best entertainment possible for you to put in your ear holes, aka from audio version, or just listening. But we're here to entertain you, to give you some entertainment while you're bored in quarantine. So aside, not only just from us talking, we're actually gonna give you like movie recommendations, music recommendation, games, TV shows for you guys to binge while everyone is like working from home or studying from home or anything, or even on break right now. Or I know some people is actually unemployed because like their occupation doesn't allow them to work from home. So for those people, I'm sorry for you guys, and hopefully you guys get back on your feet soon with the employment. But while you guys are still stuck at home and doing everything, we're here to entertain you guys with that. But before we get to that, and before we get to the quick news to brief, there's only like one news that I decided to put on the thumbnail. So you know what? Let's get the news out of the way, and then we do a little bit of randomness, and then we go to the quarantine random topic because it makes sense. But the quick news is that if you guys have been following Mandalorian, I know Ariq has been watching several episodes. Teguh have finished Mandalorian, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kelvin have not seen Mandalorian, right?
I have not started, but I want to.
So yeah, basically in Mandalorian season 2, they have casted Rosario Dawson, which you might know if you watch the Marvel Netflix TV show, as Claire. She is going to play live action Ashoka Tano.
Or from Zombieland.
Yes, she is in Zombieland Double Tap as well. Or
Yeah.
she's in
I
that.
have not watched that.
And she get coffee with Luke Cage.
Yeah, she's in a
That
Netflix
coffee.
show. She's in Zombieland Double Tap. She's also in Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. So yeah, she's going to be playing live action Ashoka Tano. So you guys have any thoughts on this at all? And finally, Ashoka Tano finally getting a live action debut. One of the biggest.
She's going to get that wacky head shape.
That wacky head shape. That's a nice way to describe her head.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. There's some really interesting looking Jedi. There's one with like the long forehead, the long oval forehead thing.
Kiaret, is that
Huh?
Kiaret? Is that Kiaret Mandi?
I don't know. Teguh, who is that? The one with the long forehead.
Consult to the expert.
Yeah, consult to the expert. Teguh, how do you not know?
One with the long forehead.
Yeah, I know that guy exists in
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Well, yeah. Well,
It's
now we know he exists.
Yeah,
but yeah, Ashoka.
It's
So yeah.
Kiarimundi.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, but Ashoka is ini kan what's his name? The fan favorite from the animated show, isn't
she's
she?
favorite from Clone Wars and I believe Rebels as well. I've never seen any of the show. I've only seen the Clone Wars movie, which wasn't very good, but I thought Ashoka was have a good introduction in that film. But you know, it's a fan favorite. Dave Filoni created the character. Dave Filoni is a big part of the Mandalorian, so I'm not surprised that they finally decided to introduce her in Mandalorian season 2. But yeah, any of you actually watch Clone Wars or Rebels?
I don't.
I think I watched Clone Wars a long time ago. My friend invited me to watch it.
And like, do you have any?
I can't remember the story though.
That Ashoka Tano leave memorizable presence for you in that show?
I cannot remember.
I think I used her in Lego. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Kelvin must have played the Lego at one point.
Of course, Lego have to come up.
I only watched like the very beginning. Like I think it was like the first season of the Clone Wars. So like by then, nothing really special happened.
But Ashoka Tano was a big part directly of it, wasn't it? Or did it come into the middle? Because if I'm not wrong, the Clone Wars film, is sort of like the pilot of the show, and then they jumped, and then the show started. So technically, the Ashoka Tano should be.
Yeah, no. So she started from the beginning, but I mean, like there's some stuff like her getting like a white lightsaber and all that I didn't know yet.
That's probably like one of her biggest traits is that she have a white lightsaber, which no one have, I believe. I might be wrong once again, but that's like
white lightsaber.
It's pretty cool. If you see it, it's pretty cool. And like
I
know,
white lightsabers.
Yeah, and I know as far as I without watching it, Ashoka, when she was her younger Ashoka, she's like still very rebellious and very like excited and very like reckless. But like the more adult she get, the wiser and everything she get. So it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of portrayal Rosario Dawson have. Especially like this one is going to be even more older Ashoka.
The thing is, do you actually know the lore behind white lightsabers?
No.
White lightsabers,
they're neutral, aren't they?
They aren't natural. The only way you get them is if you basically heal a red lightsaber crystal.
You what?
Thing is, okay, do you know to understand this, you need to understand how red lightsabers are made. So like red lightsabers aren't natural. What you do is you make the lightsaber bleed. Like you use the dark side of the force to like use to like what's the word I'm looking for? Impart anger and like pain and suffering into the crystal, and at some point the crystal will like start cracking and turn red. And then if you take that crystal and then you heal it, like you fix it basically, it becomes white. So which means that lightsaber that Ahsoka is carrying probably it belonged to a Sith at some point.
Okay, I was
Who?
just about to say, like, wait, did Ashoka went to the dark side and come back? But like, apparently, you just
either that or she took some Sith's lightsaber and healed it.
that would make sense. I wonder. But yeah, you guys are familiar with Boss Logic, right? He makes awesome fan arts. He made an Ashoka Tano Rosario Dawson one, and that's that. So if that's, I mean, if it's like that, it's pretty interesting.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna need to get used to the headpiece, but I mean, Rosario Dawson definitely, like, for some reason, whenever people say live action Ashoka Tano, Rosario Dawson's name always pop up. Always, whenever I Google it or whenever I hear it, the conversation. So it's like the fact that this actually come through is like, oh, okay, that's interesting. It's like fan casting rarely ever comes through.
True. Yeah.
I wonder, without going into spoiler territory, since Ariq is still in the middle of Mandalorian, I wonder what kind of storyline that they're gonna have to warren Ashoka Tano. Especially, I like that ending, that one ending scene that one scene in the end. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
If that character face off, that will be interesting. But then again, I haven't been following Rebels, and I don't know what Ashoka's journey is.
Yeah, there's an entire like YouTube theory video about that. You should watch it. Like, after I watched that theory video, like, I understand how Ahsoka would be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, Mandalorian takes place after Return of the Jedi.
After Clone Wars, yeah.
Wait, it's before New Hope?
No, it's after.
It's after Return of the Jedi, right?
Yeah, like after
Clone Wars was before New Hope.
Wait, no, wait, what?
Clone Wars takes place between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
My bad. Yeah, it's after. Fuck, it's after the
Star
fall
Wars
of the Empire. It's after the fall of the Empire. Okay, I don't remember the titles, Albert. I just remember the numbers.
Okay, yeah. All right. So let's see the timeline. Okay, so Mandalorian supposedly take place after Return of the Jedi, which is Episode 6, before Force Awakens. Couple of years before Force Awakens. Clone Wars take place between Episode 2 and Episode 3, between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars Rebels take place between A New Hope and Rogue One. Oh wait, no, between Rogue One and New Hope. I don't know. So if Ahsoka Tano, if she's like what? Let's say she's a teenager in Episode 2 or before Episode 3. That means in Mandalorian time, she must be like, she has to be older than Obi-Wan Kenobi in New Hope, isn't she?
Different species age differently, Albert.
That's true. Yoda is like how many? He's like 500 years old. Even the baby Yoda is 100 years old in Mandalorian.
He's 50 years old as a baby, so yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, that's the one big news of Ahsoka Tano as Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano. Final thoughts? Anyone?
Cool.
All right. So yeah, this is not the first. That is not the first time. That is not the first time an animated.
I don't know. I have nothing much to say.
That is not the first time an animated character come to life though in Star Wars. You guys know who the first one is? Little trivia.
Oh.
I wonder if Teguh knows.
Let me think about it.
The first
I don't
one.
know.
Oh, Ariq, I see you killed
I am not a
Dinklebot.
Star
I
Wars
remember you
geek.
killed Dinklebot as well.
Go.
It's not from a saga. It's not from a saga film.
Who was the first one? I have no idea.
It's from Rogue One. His voice is like, Jin, I am blank.
Saw Gerrera? Wait, he's from the animated?
He's from the animated. He's the first one.
Oh.
That's like the live action.
That's fine.
So yeah. All right.
Didn't expect that.
And yeah, aside from that big news of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano, the other big news, I guess, in the world of film is that a lot of films, like we mentioned, has been pushed back and everything like that. But a lot of films are now releasing their film like straight digital, to VOD. Like
Ooh.
some of the films which I am planning to do for the recommendations are literally films that just dropped on theaters recently, and they're dropping in VOD either really soon or already. One of them that is released faster than expected is 1917, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, Jumanji. That one is now available digitally. Frozen 2 as well. It's out on Disney Plus. So usually time span between theaters to digital or like on streaming is at least 3 to 6 months. Usually to digital is 6 months. Usually on Blu-ray is 3 months after theater run is finished. So yeah, this one is like real fast. And now because of the virus, films such as Onward, the Pixar film, which just literally came out 2 weeks ago. The Way Back, which just came out 2 weeks ago, starring Ben Affleck. The film I Still Believe, Bloodshot, which just released last week, Birds of Prey, which was released in February, Emma, which was released in February, The Hunt, which was released last week as well, Invisible Man, which was released at the end of February, and Trolls The World Tour, which has not even released yet, is gonna be dropping to VOD either this week or next week on digital. So yeah, a lot of films are doing that. Including one of the bigger ones is that Warner Brothers is contemplating if they should release Wonder Woman directly digitally or not. They don't know if they want to even warrant a theatrical run at this point. So you guys have any thoughts on this?
Very good. I don't have to.
We don't have to go
pay for the cinema.
I don't have to go to the cinema, which is more expensive.
Quick train of thought. Is the cinemas in Japan or in Indonesia, are they closed or are they still open?
Because in Japan,
I have not been to the mall, so I have no idea.
I actually don't know about Japan, but when I was leaving Indonesia, I think I read in the news that they're starting next week or something, they're gonna close off at least some of the cinemas in Indonesia.
Like Ariq, if you can check the website, just check if they have screening and everything. Because all the cinemas near me, like literally all the cinemas are closed. Like nothing is open. So yeah, I wonder what it's like in Japan and Indonesia.
I know in Tokyo some
check
closes,
my games still open.
But the one near my place, it's not closed yet.
Not closed yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna eventually. So the VOD and the DVD is not gonna. Just like I'm still wondering. Once again, the biggest film that's coming up soon is Black Widow. So I wonder what's gonna happen to that. They don't have any news on Mulan yet, but Onward is like the first Disney stuff that directly is dropping fast. But Onward did have a theatrical run for a couple of weeks. They did earn some money, so that's why they don't mind, I guess, releasing it early. But yeah, a lot of films is probably gonna do that once again, and this might lead to the eventual demise of movie theater as a whole, which is gonna be sad. Because like after the epidemic, after the virus is all done, I wonder how many people is still gonna be willing to go to theater, or they just rather wait and just stream at home, knowing that you can just do this all.
I mean, like there's a difference with going to the theater and watching at home. Like I'm very sure watching like 1917 in the theater is much better than watching it at home. That kind of thing. And like for me at least, like watching horror movies, I don't get scared when I watch it through my laptop screen. But in the theaters, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's true. And I believe you guys can back me up on this as well. Like, and the Avengers Endgame will not be the same if it's not watching theaters with that crowd opening night and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, there are only so few movies like Endgame or Star Wars that can bring a huge crowd for people to just want to watch opening night and get excited and want to watch it on theaters on a big screen. Not a lot of movies are like that anymore. And now, once again, people are getting more comfortable watching at home, just waiting for digital release. Even like I understand Kelvin's feeling of like 1917, and I know Teguh definitely would have rather seen 1917 on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
But like, not a lot of people think the same way. The general audience just like wait at home.
The casual watchers basically they rather watch at home, more comfy.
Yeah, and like theaters do not earn money from like the films that much. They barely they get money from concessions, which is why it's expensive.
Yes.
They barely got money from tickets. So yeah, it's definitely gonna hit them bad. So yeah.
Yep.
Like the nearest theater in my campus, it's only 25 minutes walk from my place. They just filed for bankruptcy, so they're gone.
Oh really? Oh.
They were about to close down.
Oh.
They were about to close down because of bankruptcy, and then due to the virus, it just speeds up the process for them. Because like, okay, now we're legit gonna close down. So the closest theater now is I have to actually get a car ride and like 15-20 minutes drive, which isn't too far, but it's still the same owner. So I worry that they might close that down as well.
Oh no! Albert will not be able to watch movies anymore.
It's not like a chain. It's not like a chain theater like AMC or Regal. It's like one of those mom and pop theater, like the small family owned kind of thing. There's no AMC nearby. The closest AMC is like at least an hour drive. So yeah.
The theaters can be. I thought theaters is always like one of those big companies one.
No, it's not. I mean, like if you know in Bogor in Tajur,
No, some are privately
there is
owned.
Galaxy Theater in Bogor Tajur. You know that? That's a thing.
Oh right, I completely forget about. No, I remember I went to one theater, when I was younger. That place is so bad. There are rats watching with you.
Yeah, that is disgusting. That is.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it doesn't really work in Indo, I guess.
I don't think I've actually ever been there.
Yeah. But yeah, once again, those big chain theaters they're probably fine because they're back. But like those mom and pop shop, the privately owned ones, they're gonna suffer.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, with that, there's the perfect transition. Since all the films are now on VOD, based on the films that I said, which one are you guys most excited to see first? The one that are out on digital.
Probably, I don't know. Onwards, I guess. I kind of want to watch that.
I want to watch Onwards, the Pixar film.
Not really. I guess Onwards, yeah.
Yeah, I go with Onward.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious about that.
I'm not that curious. I'm just like nothing else to watch. So
nothing else to watch. There's so much.
There's nothing.
No, like nothing else to watch that's kind of like in the good time frame.
Oh, you mean like the new releases? That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Like Onwards, it's weird because apparently people who've seen it, they say that the marketing did them no justice because the film is better than it is. And then some people say that it's a glorious DreamWorks film, which is kind of an insult to DreamWorks. But some people who've seen it say that it's actually really, really good. It's just that the marketing sucks. So I don't know if it's true or it's just so yeah. But aside from
Onwards, it's not the premise. When I watch the trailer, it's just kind of like it's not that captivating.
Yeah. I agree. But yeah, I wonder what the story is. And yeah, another one that I'm excited is The Way Back. It's the Kevin O'Connor film starring Ben Affleck. If you've guys seen The Accountant or Warrior, mainly just Warrior. Warrior is definitely one of the best. It's released in 2011. It's one of the best MMA films of all time. It's one of the best MMA film of all time. Like MMA film in general, there's not that many. But this one is one of the best sports film, one of the best films of all time I've ever seen. And the way how they make the MMA film like so good, I'm like so excited about The Way Back because it's a basketball film, and Ben Affleck is a basketball coach, and I'm just like I'm excited to see that. So you know.
Wait, Ben Affleck is a real basketball coach.
In the film. In the film, the way
he's
back.
playing.
Oh, I was like, what? Who's there?
Also, the hunt. I'm excited because it's. Do you guys know the backstory about the hunt?
Yeah, you told us already before. I think like
did, right?
they got postponed or something. I don't remember actually. Something about getting pushed back.
It's basically the premise is that if I'm not wrong, it's liberals forced to kill like what's the other one apart from liberals? Conservative.
No.
Yes, basically that. Yeah, basically people think it's like a political thing, but I don't know. I heard it's good, so I want to see what's it about. But anyway, let's get to our movie recommendations then. Let's go around. Provide some movie recommendations.
Movie recommendations
for everyone else to watch during quarantine. Let's go to Teguh first. Teguh, what are some film recommendations that you want to recommend some people to watch?
Well, if you haven't already, go watch The Mandalorian.
There's a TV show, but okay.
Fine, movie, fine. All of the Star Wars, okay, including the not so canon 7, 8, 9 and Rogue One. There, you'll be fine during quarantine. I guarantee it.
You'll be disappointed at the end.
Just watch all the.
I recommend watching it 7, 8, 9, Rogue One, 4, 5, 6, 1. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to end up the least disappointed at the end. It won't make much sense, but you'll not be that disappointed. So,
if you want to end it on a high note, that's the timeline you should go with.
Exactly.
I think Teguh, I think I have a better idea. I think you have to watch the worst ones, which is like the later, just like the sequels, and then you watch the prequels for the memes, and then the original one just because it's good.
Okay. So do this. Do 9. Okay, if you want to end on a high note, okay, do 9, 8, 7. Rogue One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll end it on a high note.
Actually, you'll end up in
episode 1, 2, 3 is for the memes.
Yes.
That's why it's in the middle.
Don't forget, if you really want to make use of your quarantine time, when you're in the prequel, stop at every scene and try to make a meme out of it.
Yeah, just pause during the famous. Wait, Teguh, isn't it better if they ended on 3 so that they can end not on a high note but on the high ground?
That means they ends with Darth Vader going no, which is not that good.
Yeah, it's exactly. They end on the ground.
If that's not a meme, I don't know what it is.
That's has to be one of the worst things in Star Wars. That's one of the worst things in Star Wars history. That's Darth Vader going, no! Like, oh god.
No, it's the best.
No. It's the best, Albert, because it's so memey.
Well, yeah, there you go.
I was just wondering.
So, yeah.
I was just wondering, what have you guys been doing before we go more to recommend? What have you guys been doing in quarantine? In the past, just let's say in the past week, what have you guys been doing?
A lot of
Witcher.
Animes and games.
I mean, I'm not doing Witcher. I'm watching Witcher.
You're doing Henry Cavill.
I meant Albert.
I'm not doing Henry Cavill.
Hey, there are worse people out there.
It's Henry Cavill, Albert.
People you can do. So, yeah.
No, Henry Cavill do me, not I do Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I've just been playing games and watching animes so far.
Yep, sounds about right.
You too.
Yeah.
What else can I do?
All of us are playing games, including you. I mean, you played with us.
Yeah, Minecraft. You just went back from. You just flew to Indonesia. When did you flew to Indonesia? Was it Friday?
Yes, Friday night. Last Friday night.
So you flew to.
No.
Wait, so you flew to Indonesia. You flew to Indonesia last Friday, and you flew flew back this Friday?
I was in Indonesia for 9 days. I think I flew to Indonesia.
Tuesday.
What? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. But I arrived on Wednesday, so.
Yeah, most people have been avoiding flights, but Teguh decided to go on one. And how was it?
The
It's
flight
empty.
back to Indonesia was empty. The flight back to Japan was actually packed, like full, completely full.
Oh.
Which I found weird.
I mean, no, it's full of like Japanese people coming back to Japan and Americans transiting.
Oh, there are lots of transiting. Okay.
Yeah. American transiting. Yeah, my brother went back as well.
Oh, he did
because of the quarantine thing.
Where is he?
Yeah, apparently he told me that the first infected was in Seattle. That's where he is.
Seattle's one of the worst places to be. Oh my god.
Oh, that's why he went.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did he decide?
1% from his university.
Does he work there or what?
Is he what?
Wait, why is he going to Seattle? He works there?
Works there?
Studies there.
No, that's where he goes to university. Yeah.
Yeah, he studies there.
Okay.
That's why he went back.
Isn't it all online?
He went back because of the state.
Is it not online?
No. He said
that sucks.
He said his holiday is extended, like until spring break.
Oh,
I'm not so sure.
Oh, okay. Well, spring breaks. I'm currently having my spring break, and my semester starts again on Monday, but it's all online. Like if I were your brother, I guess
it's online.
Since it's not online, that's a dilemma. But if it's online, if I were your brother, I would just stay and do it from home from Indo, because Seattle is just first is the worst place, the worst infected state.
Isn't it a bit complicated?
He's not American. He's not American, right? So he's gonna have some trouble getting healthcare too, because they prioritize Americans here. So yeah.
No, he's American citizen.
Oh,
born in America.
Oh, right, he's born in Oklahoma, right?
He is. Yeah. He is American.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he doesn't have to worry that much then. Like I cannot. I'm afraid if I fly back, I won't be able to go back in here with a shitty student visa. So, like one of my friends flew back to India, and I told him, "What if you're not admitted back?" And he said, "Well, if they don't let me back, then I guess I'll take a gap semester or a gap year. And if my visa expired, then I'll try to get a new visa and everything." I'm like, "Good luck, man." And it's like, "Yeah, oh well, what can I do?" He said that it's safer in India, and like at least he's gonna be able to be with his family, and healthcare is better too. So yeah. But I'm stuck here, so
yeah. I'm risking my life.
But yeah, where were we? Kelvin, you were just playing games with Ariq as well and watching some films. I've been playing several Minecraft games. I've been cleaning up my room. I need to do that more too, though. And I've been watching a
Kelvin,
lot of.
Tell about your room cleaning.
Oh. I finally cleaned my room yesterday. Yes, I've wanted.
Did you promise to do it?
I've wanted to clean my room since 14th of February. I finally have the will to do it yesterday.
Nice. When you got nothing to do, then
Kelvin, I understand how you feel, because in all honesty, I haven't even unpacked my suitcase.
Wow, really? Damn. I gotta.
Oh wow.
You get me to go?
Yes, I get
I
you.
gotta vacuum my room, wipe some dust off, and like change my bed sheets. But yeah. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of films, as you might have expected. Mm-hmm. But I want you guys to try to guess. Ever since last Friday, which is the 13th, ever since last Friday up to yesterday night, because I haven't seen any movies today. Since Friday the 13th up to yesterday, how many films do you think I've seen?
I know Albert watched the shitty Divergent stuff, so it must be above 3.
Okay.
There's 4 movies in that industry.
I thought it's 3.
3.
3.
Apparently there's supposed to be a 4. Apparently there's supposed to be a 4, but it never happened because
is that like part 2 of something?
Part 2 of the last one, Allegiance.
Apparently, Allegiance is supposed to have 2 parts, and that I didn't realize it, which makes total sense because when I watched it, I thought they're just like making fun with a weird ending because it ends with like a weird cliffhanger kind of thing, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? That is so random. And apparently, it's supposed to tease the sequel, but it never happened. So,
Never happened.
like the ending is like so absurd. Like, what the fuck?
So yeah, I think Albert watched.
So that's
don't-
3.
don't go-
And there's pretty sure there's others.
15 movies.
And don't go
Wow.
off the charge and say like 50 because I'm not like I'm never gonna be able
Wait,
to.
wait. From when until when, Albert?
13 Friday the 13th till the 21st. So that is 8 days.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think Albert can watch like at least 20 movies.
20. Okay.
No,
8
because
days.
here's the thing. If Albert watched 3 movies in a day, in 8 days, that's like at
Yeah,
least
that's already
24 movies.
24, yeah.
So watching 3
Okay,
movies
wait.
in a day, it's not that weird if you have nothing else to do. And especially if
playing
you're
Minecraft a lot,
preparing
though.
for a leak.
Well,
I know
here,
Albert was in Minecraft a lot of times, so
I was building a lot of stuff in Minecraft as well.
Ah,
While server was on my end. Also, I had to go to the store a couple of times to stock up on some stuff. So there's that you have to keep in mind.
It's
I
still very possible
How
to
many-
watch 3 movies even with that.
And I
Albert.
still
Yeah.
have homework. I still have homework to
Wait,
do.
I watched 3 movies
yeah,
on
you
my
still-
flight back
no.
to Indonesia, for crying out loud.
Okay.
Bert, you still have online classes.
because
eh?
you have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Albert still have online. Yeah, Teguh, I forgot.
No.
They have
My online class starts on Monday. I'm on break
Oh.
right now. I'm on spring break.
Why do you have homework then?
I have there are some homeworks due right literally tomorrow on Monday. So I was chiming in on that.
Oh.
Monday, Tuesday, some homework.
No, I say Albert
Okay.
watched 12 movies.
You say
I
12?
say 15.
Ariq?
Yeah. Ariq?
Ariq's frozen.
Hey.
Wait, what's 3? Authentication, hang on.
There's the delay on Ariq's end, so it's okay.
I'll go with 16. 16.
Okay,
16.
so the closest one is Ariq because I've seen 21 films since Friday.
Shit, I should have won with 20.
So I've seen.
You
I've
should have won
seen
with 20, yeah. Kelvin was very close.
so I've seen. On the. Should I list all the films? Or should I list the date where I watch the films as well?
What you listed date? Okay.
No, because I have Letterboxd. I use the app Letterboxd that Kelvin knows as well, where I
Ah.
log my movie watching. So yeah, on the I didn't watch any on the 13th. On the 14th, I watched Divergent. I watched Divergent trilogy on the 14th, which was a pain. On the 15th, I watched Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping, which is it's a mockumentary about Lonely Island, the comedy group, and it's very funny. And then I watched on the 15th, I watched Seven. And then on the 16th, I watched Big Daddy, which is the Adam Sandler comedy with Cole Sprouse and Dylan Sprouse. And then I watched Black Swan, which is the one with Mila Kunis and Natalie Portman. And there is one scene in which Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis make love to each other. And yep, I'll just say that. I watched the 1999 Mummy for the first time. I also watched the French film Amélie. I finally saw To All the Boys P.S. I Still Love You, which is a sequel to All the Boys I Loved Before. I rewatched the Hunger Games film series, all 4 films, and I fell in love with that franchise all over again because I really love the books. So this is the first time I revisited after I read all the books. So there's that. I saw Little Miss Sunshine, which is one of the films that I'm gonna recommend down the line right now. This is a very feel good movie. I saw the Before trilogy, which is the Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, Before Midnight by Richard Linklater. All love stories from different times of different periods of life, which is all very good. I saw this film on Netflix the other day called The Platform. I saw True Grit, the Coen Brothers film, the one with Hailey Steinfeld and Jeff Bridges. And I finally, last night, Kelv, I watched Lee Ellis's favorite film.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
for the first time ever.
Oh yeah.
For the
I've
first
never
time,
watched that.
I watched Mrs. Doubtfire for the first time yesterday. So yeah.
I've never watched that.
So yeah, I went through a whole list of film over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh,
So what would you recommend? The Divergent series?
No. So since there are so many horrors of 2020, Kobe Bryant's passing, coronavirus, the fire in Australia, everything. So I'm gonna recommend a lot of like feel good films and all. So the one that I've seen, I recommend Amélie, the French film, because it's a very feel good. You have to read the subtitles, but it's a feel good film. Little Miss Sunshine, which have Steve Carell in it, which have Paul Dano, which have Abigail Breslin, which she's like 13 in that film, and that's like probably I think that's her first film, and she's now everywhere. She's in Zombieland. She's the girl in Zombieland, the young girl.
The Little Rock.
Little Rock, but this is literally little Rock. She's like a fetus in this film. So yeah.
Okay.
That's a weird description.
Okay, Albert. Okay.
Weird
But
description.
her performance is so good as a child actor. This is one of the
As a fetus.
one of the best fetus performance I've ever seen.
As a fetus.
So, yeah. I will recommend once again because it's a feel-good film. Sing Street, Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith's film. Forrest Gump, definitely. Princess Bride, Inside Out, Mrs. Doubtfire, which I just watched. I can recommend more, but one that I want to shout out because I think this is one of my guilty pleasure films too, and I really think it's a feel-good film. The first Pitch Perfect. That film is so good, man. That film is so good. So I recommend that.
Okay.
I got more, but I'll let you others speak first. Let's go to Ariq. Do you have any recommendations for films?
Yeah, I bet a lot of people have a lot on their watch list, and they're like, "Oh, I've never get a chance to watch it." Well, now is the chance.
Yep.
Yes.
Go do it. I'm pretty sure
Especially
everyone has a
anime.
watch list of their own. Just watch that. You don't need me. You want to watch? No, you want to watch? Do it now.
Good advice, Avik.
You don't need to tell. You don't need to tell you. I mean, besides, the only thing I've been watching is like Witcher and.
Avik, I've not been watching movies yet.
Like here, based on my experience, Witcher. I watched Witcher and Mandalorian. Yeah, I haven't been watching. Same point. Like I watched Witcher and Mandalorian. Those are like it's already like they end like a long time ago, right? Like a month ago.
Yeah.
More.
Mandalorian is December. Witcher is
they ended a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they ended a long time ago. See, now I'm finally catching up during quarantine.
Yes.
Everyone should do that too. Whatever you missed out now, you don't need to tell you what to. Oh, you know exactly what to watch.
That's
Go
true.
look at that watch list. Go watch it.
Nice.
So yeah, that's my tip. I'm not gonna say like what movies you should watch. You all know what to do.
Okay. What a twist. All right.
What a twist.
Calvin, you got
Oh,
any?
wait. Do I just mention movies or should I also mention TV
Yeah,
series
go
and
ahead.
animes?
Mention series, and then we'll go back to Teguh because he did mention some series, but I cut him off because and we'll let him speak again.
I guess I don't know. The movie that I've always been saying, watch Coraline. That's something. Not many people have watched that. What, Albert?
No, I'll just keep on saying what you want to say, and then I'll say what I want to say.
Oh, okay. And then for like I don't know, if you want some nostalgic stuff, while you're bored, watch like Surf's Up. That's a good
Oh my
movie.
god!
Ooh, yes.
Penguin.
Surf's Up.
I'm gonna
Over
go
the
watch
head.
Surf's Up like right after this.
You know that Shia LaBeouf? It's Shia LaBeouf who voiced the penguin. You know?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Surf's
I don't know. Watch like Surf's Up, Over the Hedge, Open Season. Those are good stuff, the old days.
Those are DreamWorks, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't know.
The good old days.
The good old days, man. When we were a kid, without
I
all
don't
this
know which
virus.
animation is them.
Yeah, if you want to feel good, feel nostalgic.
Without all this virus.
If you want to feel good, feel nostalgic. That's how to do it.
Wise words from Kelvin.
I when I was doing this just now, I was about to interrupt because I thought you're gonna say like all the usual film that you're gonna recommend, like the darker stuff. And what I was about to comment was like, it's a good idea. Watch those films, but after you watch that to cleanse your palate, watch the films that I recommend. So it's like you go dark and you go light back and forth. So you're not happy all the time. You can like feel those dark feelings you feel when watching Calvin's film, and then you go to the film that makes you feel good. Because that's literally the films that I mentioned when I was in there. I watched 7 and I feel icky. Like I feel like I need to have a shower after that. So I asked my friend, "Give me a feel good film, Big Daddy." Okay, I'll see that. And like I watched Black Swan. Oh God, I feel disgusting now. Like I feel sick after watching
disgusting.
that film is like disturbing. So they like watch Amelie. All right, I'll watch Amelie, and I'm like, oh, I feel good now. I watch Hunger Games trilogy.
Wait,
like those films are dark, and like go watch those Before trilogy. Okay, I'll watch that. So yeah.
What?
Something is horribly amiss here. Why is Albert watching all the disturbing stuff and Kelvin's watching all the good stuff?
No.
Something's up here.
It must be the quarantine. It must be the virus.
It must be the quarantine. Something's going wrong here.
That's the thing. Kelvin have seen all the disturbing films in history. I have not. This is my turn to catch up,
Also, it's a change of pace, isn't it?
It's a change of pace, man. It's a change of pace. But yeah. And then I've been watching The Witcher. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not gonna talk about.
I should mention this. Every time Kelvin loves The Witcher, he keeps asking me, "Rex, what happened in here? Why is this like that?"
Yeah, literally after every episode of The Witcher, I call Ariq. So Ariq, who is this? No, when I watch The Witcher, when I watch The Witcher, I have the Witcher.wiki open.
Wow, really?
Every time there's a name, something of somewhere, I'm like, who is what? Okay, open first. Is she gonna be important? Should I remember this name? Dude, the names are hard to remember. Okay.
Okay, to be fair, like I have the same exact feeling when I watch Game of Thrones for the first time. I was like, "What is going on?"
I don't. It's hard to remember the names and stuff, man.
Like as soon as like season 3 starts, I don't need to open the wiki anymore, and then they start introducing new characters. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then
but what I've been watching a lot is animes. So watch the I just finished Fairy Tail, so that's a good start if you want a long series to follow. Black Clover, that's really good too.
I know a lot of people have recommended me to watch that.
Yeah, this is just the very normal stuff, not the deep end anime stuff. This is the very mainstream one to watch that I'm listing.
I believe if you want to watch anime, the website Crunchyroll is a good one, right?
Yeah, Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's legit.
Huh?
Crunchyroll is legit.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll is
legitimate. It's the legitimate one.
Go to Crunchyrolls if you want to watch.
I guess some animes are in Netflix too.
There are some.
Yeah.
If you really want to go long, watch all the Pokemon series, which is on Netflix.
Nah, man, Albert, that's where you're wrong.
Dude, isn't that longer?
If you want a long anime series, One Piece.
One Piece.
I think Pokemon is longer than One Piece, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, like,
I think I saw somewhere Pokemon has more episodes than One Piece.
Let's see how many.
I saw that somewhere.
Let's see how many. I'm gonna fact check that. And Kelvin, keep doing the recommendation. If you have nothing to do, pass it on to Teguh.
I mean, I add more to Kelvin. I mean, like, yeah, it's also a good time to start binging anime. If some people might be like, I want to get into anime. I mean, yeah, just start now.
Start now, actually, yeah. It's a good place to
start now.
Watching anime. You have to watch it like you have to binge it. Then it's fun. Am I right? Teguh?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
have to binge it. Especially when like the ending is a cliffhanger kind of thing. It's really annoying. So you just have to have to know what happened next, and then like next thing you know, oh shit, the next episode is a filler. Damn it! But you power through it.
Yeah, or like the next episode is a fucking fan service beach episode.
Yes. The mandatory beach episode, man.
The mandatory.
In every
If you
anime.
can't go to the beach, if you can't go to the beach during quarantine, then the beach
Oh
in
yes,
anime,
yes,
yeah.
yes. There you
Yes.
go.
You see, that is why you do it through anime. You go to the beach
Big-
through anime with your
Big brain
favorite characters.
thinking.
Holy
Yes.
shit. Okay.
You can't go to the beach in
Alright,
real life, then
no,
go to the beach in anime.
Teguh, do you have another recommendation for TV shows?
Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, Clone Wars, Rebels, I guess.
Oh,
Anime.
Uh,
And,
I got. Let me before I reveal the Pokemon and One Piece thing. Let me recommend some. If you have Netflix and you've never seen Stranger Things, go for it. So season 4 is dropping. Go watch all Stranger Things. If you still have good places on Netflix as well, Glow is on Netflix. The Witcher, like they've said. Sex Education, they have 2 seasons, and they're actually a feel good show, and it's quite funny. And they have, if you want to feel British, and watch that show as well.
British.
There's a lot of cooking shows on Netflix, so go check that out.
oh, go watch Avatar: The Legend of Aang.
Is it on Netflix?
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
It is.
it is.
It is in Indonesia and Japan. I don't know about the US.
I don't know about US here, but it is here.
Naruto
In
is on
Japan.
Netflix. It's not here, sadly. What else? Lock and Key and Umbrella Academy is also on Netflix. If you have HBO, if you've never seen Game of Thrones, this is your time to jump in. You have all the time in the world to watch all the shows in HBO for Game of Thrones.
Except season 8, don't watch that. Except season 8, don't watch that.
Stop in season 7.
If you want to see the conclusion,
Except season 8, don't watch that.
you know,
End it on a high note. End
No,
it on
no.
7, Eric.
here's the thing.
Edit on 7 or 6.
I wonder, Rick. I wonder if someone ever seen Game of Thrones and they know that people say, "Oh, season 8 is bad, season 8 is bad," and then they actually watch it with knowing that season 8 is bad. I don't think they will hate it as much as you do per se. You know?
I think so.
Yes. Good.
So that might be you know.
It's a helpful tip. Season 8 is bad, so that later the director like, oh, okay, this isn't too bad.
set the expectation so low that it won't be as bad anymore.
Yeah, so it won't be too disappointing
so
for them.
it's good, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They also have Barry, which is a good show, and there are also other good shows, but I don't want to recommend it because I've never seen it, so I don't exactly know. Plus, I don't know if it's like dark theme as well, and I'm trying to keep it. Especially these times, I'm trying to keep it light mood. So on Netflix, once again, if you've never seen Arrow, 7 seasons, a lot of filler episodes. Now's your time if you want to watch all 7 seasons, since now Arrow is done. Or is it 8? I don't even know. The Flash, Legend, Super, basically those CW shows, they're on Netflix. Go check that out because they're like 23 episodes per season. Lots of fillers, some good stuff, some bad stuff. But if you need time to fill, there's that. If you have Disney Plus, go check out High School Musical, the series. It definitely lift up my mood every time I watch that show. If you've never seen a single Star Trek show, there are lots of episodes of Star Trek. This might be your time to jump into Star Trek or Star Trek: The Next Generations. And I guess this is not really fit. Well, it's kind of grim for this time, but it's still a good show. So I'm gonna recommend it anyway on Amazon Prime, The Boys. So yeah.
The boys.
Or if you want entertainment and you like cars, or even if you don't like cars and you just want entertainment, because I'm not a big car guy, but I get entertained by watching these 3 stupid morons in Grand Tour. So go do that.
Oh yeah, Gran Tour is also nice to binge.
All right, so
Nothing like 3 elderly women fucking fucking cars.
Final Space is
3
also
elderly
good
men.
to watch. Final Space.
All right. So Pokemon have. Who says Pokemon have more episodes? Ariq, right? Only Ariq? Anyone else?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to?
I don't know about the anime. I know about the mangas mostly for One Piece.
Okay, so Kelvin says One Piece is longer, and Teguh says what? One Piece or Pokemon is longer?
One Piece.
Okay, so Pokemon have 659 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, One Piece has more, I think.
Oh wait, actually, wait. Never mind. Hold on. Am I? Oh wait, never mind. Why do they? Pokemon have two Wikipedia page for their episodes. One Piece have one. That's why. All right, I take it back. Pokemon have 1,107 episodes.
Wait, what? They had that much?
Dude, they have two Wikipedia page for the
Wait, I thought in Pokemon, like, they're like, do all the seasons like connect from the very first one until now?
Not really.
Oh, are they counting spin-offs as well?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, you know how Pokemon is. Like every region, it's like connected, but Ash basically only the character of Ash resets, but everything else.
Only. I guess, yeah.
Ash resets, everything continues.
What do you mean? What do you mean by spin-off? Because this is all the same. It's following Ash's journey, like all Ash's journey. So basically, these episodes where Ash is the main character or Ash is the main character of the show, 1,107 episodes, which is a lot.
Okay.
One Piece have 924.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I know. One Piece was around 900.
I knew it.
One Piece.
I don't know much about
I was surprised. I didn't know Pokemon.
I don't know much about the anime, but I know that the manga, it's a lot. The manga, it's a lot. That I know.
Yeah. So Pokemon have 23 seasons.
Yeah,
One Piece have 20 seasons. Go on, Rick.
No, but honestly here, I think that 900 episode of One Piece is better than Pokemon.
There are a lot of shitty Pokemon episodes that are random. But there are some really good ones.
I haven't watched those until I watched them such a while ago. I can't remember.
But literally, I guess if you want to fill up time until I guarantee you, if you watch every single episode of Pokemon, by the time you finish, quarantine has been gone.
No, I think like before you finish that 1,000 episode, midway is like quarantine is done. Damn it, still 500 more to go.
I have to stay at home and get unemployed.
Cause another outbreak.
Cause another outbreak.
What if the virus is actually someone who wanted to watch Pokemon and he doesn't have time, and so he created this virus? He's a culprit.
Oh, conspiracy.
Conspiracy theory.
By the way, Pokemon, it have a lot of episodes, but it's not even close to a show that have the most episodes of all time. This is incredible. This is incredible.
Well, let me guess. The Simpsons.
Okay. Let's see. The Simpsons.
I don't think the Simpsons have like 1,000 episodes.
I don't know. I remember the Simpsons winning an award or something.
The Simpsons have 672 episodes.
Oh, really? Wait, what did they win? They won some sort of like Guinness World Record or something for like longest. I don't know.
Not sure. I'll see what I can find.
I know South Park won get the world record for like most profanity used in 2 minutes or something.
I'm not surprised.
Such an interesting record.
It's in the song the from the movie. Yeah.
The Simpsons have it's the longest running animated TV series in America.
Okay.
Yeah,
animated. So okay. I want you guys to make a guess of all time, not only America, worldwide. What do you? How many episodes? I'm not gonna ask you what show. I'm gonna ask you how many episodes you think is the longest running TV show of all time.
I want to say like 2,000.
Which is still currently in production.
3,000.
I don't know why I have a feeling it's Conan.
Okay, wait. You think
Conan is stupidly long?
Yeah.
You think it's 2,000, Kelv?
I think it's almost 2,000. So I'll say like 1,800.
2,800. Okay.
1,800.
1,800. Okay. Teguh, what's your guess?
3,000.
Okay.
3,000.
Okay.
Ariq, guess.
I'll take the low end here.
2,100.
Okay.
Did you say 2,000?
2,100.
2,100. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just since I cannot make a guess because I actually have the answer, just so you have a comparison, Conan is not even close to the most. Conan has 1,274, which is still current, and they're still currently in production. They started since 2010, their TV show. Wait, never mind. That's just the American show. My bad. Detective Conan is even less. It's even less. It's still since 96. It have 932. So that's less than Pokemon, and they're not even close. So the most, I'll give you this is gonna be fun. I'll give you a second guess. I told you it's not even close, and Conan was around 900. So it's not even close.
That doesn't help, Albert.
I'm just gonna say then. It's a German show.
Happy birthday to you. I just realized it's 13 minutes past.
I know. I want to wait until this segment is over, then I'll play the song.
Okay, I'll say the show and then we sing the song. So it's a German show, a German children's show that's titled Unser Sandmännchen.
The fuck? Okay.
And the origin, this dates back to when Germany was still East Germany.
Oh, what the hell?
It's still an ongoing show with 100.
So it's communist, okay?
With 190.
It's a communistic show.
With 190 seasons since November 22, 1959, and still ongoing. 45,390 episodes.
Holy!
So technically, I'm the closest.
Well, yeah, but you're not even close.
You're the closest. Still by a massive, however.
Still like by 42,000. Still.
The closest American show that is still ongoing is General Hospital, which is a soap opera, and it has 14,000 episodes. And this one has 45.
Oh, wow.
Compared to 14. So, wow.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe a show.
Well, at least we know what to watch when the world has ended.
Yep. We'll learn German.
All the time in the world.
This is the title.
You learn Germany.
I'll type in the title of the show right here. But yep, that is the title of the show.
Sandmännchen.
So yeah, go check that out. Interesting fact of the day: 45,000 episodes. Oh my god.
Albert, can you put that in your trivia night? in your league?
No one's ever gonna get that.
Yeah, exactly. It's the hardest one.
The
hardest question.
No. Put it on your trivia league, and then, but like, make sure they know that the answer's in this stream, so that incentivizes people to watch this stream, this podcast.
Fair enough. Yeah, sounds good.
But then they have to skim through like 2 hours of bullshit.
Exactly.
No, but you don't tell them which episode to watch. You don't tell which episode to watch, so they have to watch from the beginning until now. My god. Alright then. So with that segment over, it's Teguh's birthday.
Yay.
Yay. Wait, this is setting.
Kelvin, play it.
Alright, lead the way, Kelvin.
Okay. Happy birthday, Teguh.
Whoever is complaining on Twitter about this. Yeah. You're bad.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Teguh.
Happy birthday, Teguh.
What's your birthday wish?
To listen more to my songs?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Teguh. Here is your. Hold on, one moment. I have a picture. I have a picture of a birthday cake.
Oh no, to play that song.
There.
Blow it, Teguh. Oh no, someone else blew it.
Someone else blew it. All right, Teguh. I'm not gonna play that song. Teguh, make a wish and then blow that gift right there.
Oh, what is the hamster doing?
What is the hamster doing?
I don't know what the hamster was doing. That is, I didn't even know. Oh my god! You Audio listeners, you have to go to the video and watch the clip. This is on the 1 hour and 4 minute mark. 1 hour 4 minute and 30-second mark. Check out the gift that just happened. I don't even know what just happened. That was disturbing.
Albert, don't open questionable sites and show it to us.
I know,
It's
right,
Giphy.
Albert?
It's Giphy. The website is Giphy. Okay, that is so weird. That's so weird. All right, whatever.
So yeah.
Where were we? All right, games. You guys have any game recommendation? I'll start because I do the same thing every time. Minecraft, NBA 2K.
Minecraft!
Go check that out. And apparently, Animal Crossing have a new game. So if you like Animal Crossing and Nintendo, go do that. I've never played Animal Crossing, so I cannot say anything about it.
Animal Crossing, it's cute. It's fun too. It's a very evil game that teaches you about real life.
Explain the evil part.
Dude, they make me have a house that I cannot afford. Then I have to work to pay off the mortgage. And every time I want to buy something, I'm like, oh damn, I have to pay the mortgage. Yeah.
What if Animal Crossing is really just a game that's about like illegal immigrants? I mean, it's crossing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then Animal Crossing is fun. It's cute game.
Well, Ariq is trying to load. Well, I was trying to load back. You guys have a movie game recommendation or some stuff like that?
Minecraft, I guess. Borderlands, I guess.
Borderlands. I'm guessing
playing.
Teguh say Borderlands 3. Yeah.
Borderlands
I
3.
still agree with.
Borderlands 3.
If there is someone who's never played Borderlands, i.e. myself, and you have to try to convince them to play it, what's your pitch gonna be to play the game?
There's guns with legs.
Like guns with legs, we got you.
There's guns with legs.
It's a Michael Bay simulator.
A Michael Bay simulator with legs.
The Michael Bay simulator.
I'm trying to find.
You want to see things blow up? Go ahead.
I'm trying to find the so-called guns with legs on Google, and that thing pops up.
I type guns with legs Borderlands. That should appear. That's how you convince them. There's guns with legs.
Oh, so it's like a walking gun.
Yes. Need we say more?
Okay. Fair enough.
Minecraft.
The reason why Borderlands is recommended is. I forgot to mention, a lot of things are being updated at this month for a lot of games.
Yeah. A lot of games are being updated this month. Like Destiny 2.
Like for example, Destiny 2 has a massive expansion update. People should actually try that. The game's actually quite fun. I just don't like the grinding. It's free though. It's free on Steam.
Yeah.
So you guys can buy that. Yeah. You guys can go get it.
And then
me and Kelvin, we've been playing
Monster Hunter World.
That also has a new update.
There's this new siege monster. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a siege. Yeah.
It's a siege monster.
Monster
Hunter to prepare yourself to be disappointed with the movie on September if it's still coming out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Prepare yourself to be disappointed.
Wasn't there a discount on PS for Monster Hunter?
Oh yeah, if you have PlayStation Plus, it's free, the base game. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go.
If you have PlayStation Plus, it's free. And then the expansion, the DLC, it's 35% discount, I think. Last time I checked, which is 2 days ago.
Quite good value. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say Ariq mentioned how all the games have updates because right now literally it's like the gold mine for games, game creator and content creator, film game because as people are forced to stay at home.
Yeah, what? Doom Eternal is also released on 20th of March. Yeah, Doom Eternal just got released as well.
And yeah, people are giving updates because people want the game creator want people to stay while people are at home. They want them to purchase the games and play the games because there's nothing else. There's nothing else to do.
Actually, it's not a completely good thing, by the way. I want to mention this. Like, I was talking to our high school friend, Tara. You know her.
Mm-hmm.
She said that the servers in in Europe, they keep crashing down because everyone is in quarantine and all they can do is play games.
Well,
She
that
said that
means
her
that means the
Steam is
server is not
crashing.
that good.
Yeah, like the Steam servers are crashing. The game servers that she plays on, they're crashing. So yeah, like a lot of people are just playing games to a point where like all the updates are coming out and a lot of people are playing games now. They're just broken. Well, at least that's the case in EU. For
Like
me, it's not
literally,
that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
like
too.
like
My
Discord is
issue is the
literally taking
internet,
advantage.
not that.
Discord is like
What?
taking
Discord?
advantage of this. They're taking advantage of this because they increase the possibility of live streaming and share screen, and they
Yeah,
increase the
yeah.
limit. They increase the limit from 10 to 50, and they say the reason was because of the COVID-19. And yes, that makes sense. But literally, they're just doing this to get more people to get to use Discord,
Hell yeah.
and they just
Pretty
use the
much,
reason
yeah.
of COVID-19.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they know that everyone in quarantine will be playing games. Or
Exactly.
They're either playing games or watching movies or series.
And this is the
Or if
thing.
you're like,
yeah,
or if you're like Teguh and you have like a powerful computer, you'll do both.
watch game while playing series. Teguh right now is recording a show to entertain people while watching
playing
a movie,
games.
while playing a
While
game.
playing a game.
His eyes is like
Well,
going
I
this
have to
way
see
to the other screens.
He's producing and consuming content at the same time.
Recycle,
This is some dark
recycle.
tier things, you know.
And secretly, because this is why he haven't been saying much, he's also been listening to a podcast, at the same time at 2 times speed. So like, all is going in at once. And it's just
Everything is good.
Teguh is consuming podcasts right now more faster than an average person. Not 2 times speed. It's more like 4 times speed. And like Teguh like consume like 4 podcasts every hour. Gitu.
he downloads it, and then because there's no option to play 4 times, he downloads it and then increase the speed manually, and then he listens to it.
Exactly.
Ariq, you want to say something?
Like as of now, Teguh is playing Borderlands 3 and keeping the Minecraft server running
Yes.
While recording
at
too
the same
now.
time.
Yeah.
While recording.
And I was about
I am
to
actually using a bit of my laptop for recording, but I am highly considering buying a webcam so that I can do it all in one computer.
Haha, you see, I've got Albert to buy me one, so I don't have to buy one.
your birthday gift. I cannot
Yes.
ship it. I cannot ship it to Japan. So yeah.
Oh, you can ship it.
That's why-
no, you didn't ship
that's
it to
why- that's
Indo.
why
I went to your house.
That's why exactly. And
Just meet up with
I was-
Teguh in the airport, gitu.
I-
Yeah, when
I
you
asked-
transit.
every time
Never
I'm on
leaves
transit,
the airport.
every time I'm on transit, I ask Teguh, you wanna meet? And Teguh's like,
The thing is, right? He doesn't leave
Why does that-
immigration.
why
He
does
arrives at the airport at like 8 p.m.
Wait, Albert, that is extremely accurate. How the hell did you replicate that?
I don't know.
Teguh- Teguh-
As soon as I said it, I'm like, that sounds like Teguh.
I'm like, whoa, that sounds exactly like
That's
Teguh.
exactly like Teguh.
That's exactly like Teguh.
What I was about to say, yeah, online games are like the thing now because like you can play like Mario Kart, Smash Bros. You can play online, but the fun of it's like play with people. But they don't really recommend that now because of like the 6 feet distance or whatever, 6
Yeah.
meter distance. So like you literally have to go computer or online or whatever. But yeah,
6 feet. Hang on. So I have to stay 6 Subway sandwiches away from people. Okay. I use the system, Albert. It's difficult to imagine.
Yeah, I don't know. How far is 6
Imagine-
feet?
Imagine 6 sandwiches in front of
basket-
you, Kelvin. Six
basketball.
like-
wait, no, not 2 basketball. That's my bad. That's wrong.
Imagine
2
6
Subway
sandwiches in front of
sandwiches?
you. That's how far. Yeah. 6
Okay.
Subway sandwiches in front of you. Imagine that.
One.
Oh,
That's how-
that's
if
very fun.
somebody
That's
says-
that's alright.
Someone's actually measuring it like, yes, that is far.
I'll buy like 6 Subway
Like
sandwiches.
6.
Whenever like someone
Stay
asks
back.
about-
Stay back.
whenever I want to measure Stay back! You're in my sandwich territory.
You're in my sandwich territory. I know a lot of people like to argue like, oh, what, the imperial system is stupid. Don't use that. Yeah, there you go. Just imagine it in sandwiches then.
Yeah.
Simple solution, man.
Talking about distance and keeping away, this literally happened twice to me. I order Grubhub and DoorDash, right, which is the delivery service here, like
Do they
Uber
throw
or
it to
Gojek.
you from 6 feet?
They did not. They did not throw it, thankfully. But this happened. The first one, when I ordered, I forgot what I ordered, but basically the person texted me. He was like, "Hello, this is your dasher here. I am requesting a no contact delivery. I hope you don't mind. I will leave your food at the front door and you can pick it up. Thanks." Okay, that's fine, right? And then the next message that he sent is, "I do not want to see you." Like, that's like so mean. Like, I don't want to see you. Like, why do you have to send you don't have to send the second message, you know? It's like the first time
like Albert is like,
I don't
okay,
want to see you.
Albert is like, okay, I understand that you don't want to get into hand contact, but you don't have to add that on top, man. That's it.
You don't have to add the like. Don't you at least want to make like a little note of appreciation?
Wait. No, Kelvin. We all watch anime. All three of us watch anime. He got a tsundere delivery, man.
I have no clue what that means.
Baka, I don't want to see you or anything. I'm just delivering.
I have no clue what that means. But the second order that I had was literally yesterday, and the person didn't text me anything. And then when I went down to pick it up, the person was like, I was about to approach him, right? And then the person literally, when I was kind of like, "Hey, stay back!" And he literally like this. He like dropped the food on the ground and he ran back to his car. He literally told me to stay back. I'm like, I was caught off guard. I'm like, what the heck? Okay.
But you're just like, that's my food, though.
Stay back. And then he walked forward and he put the food on the ground. Like, I've never seen that before. Like, someone telling me to stay back because they want to deliver something.
The text one is the mean one. I don't want to see you.
I don't. I mean, at least the stay back one is like he's just being extremely cautious. But the I don't want to see you. That's just mean.
I don't want to see you.
That's just mean.
Like, I literally have a screenshot. It's literally right there. I do not want
to share it.
I don't want to see you right there.
I don't want to see you.
I don't want to see you.
Oh my god. I wonder if the delivery in Japan is like that or in Asia is like that as well. Probably
no, they still knock on my door and I still have to answer it and grab the plastic bag off their hands.
I still do that in Indonesia as well.
That's how I got my tacos.
There is no delivery here.
In Indonesia, it's the opposite. Is the one we say to the delivery guy, "I don't want to see you." We say to the delivery guy instead.
I don't want to see you. Even when Albert is single, he's still getting rejected. Damn. Even when he's not looking, he's getting rejected.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that last message is like, it gives me flashback of what the last word my ex said to me. Let's reboot 3, 2, 1.
Panas banget. He's hot.
But yeah,
hot take.
But yeah, you guys have any other games that you guys want to plug for recommendations?
Let's see. If you want to play Minecraft but in 2D, Terraria.
Oh yeah, that.
That game is really fun.
Wasn't there?
What?
I'm too lazy to check. I thought there were like sales on Steam that people could take advantage of, but I can't be bothered to check.
Goat of Duty.
Tomb Raider is free.
Goat of Duty.
Oh yeah, Warzone. Yeah, a lot of people have been playing that. The Battle Royale. If you're into Battle Royale, they have Warzone.
Fortnite.
A lot of people say it's good. So yeah,
it's not Fortnite.
Do with it.
Oh, you know. Here's a good party game. Like, you know how party game usually you play in person and everything, like the jukebox game and everything. They usually play in person.
Mm-hmm.
But since party games is hosted on a computer, if you go to StreamYard, like what we're doing, screen share it and play it online with your friends. That can work.
All right. Why can't we just have an episode where we just do that?
That's like, we can do it as a bonus episode. I don't want to do it for a main episode. It's just a bad idea.
Why not, Albert?
It's just like I don't know who want to listen to that.
Yeah, me.
Like it's like one listener and it's Kelvin. But yeah, last thing that if you don't have any more games, last thing that I want to ask you guys is that you guys have any music artists or like podcasts that you guys want to plug to for people to hear at this time? Let's start with Teguh, since he's listening to 4 podcasts at once right now. You have anything you want to plug for music or podcast? Or none of the above?
Hours, haha.
What?
Good one. Good one. He just plugged our own podcast, dummy.
Oh.
I thought you said hours. I thought you said hours, like as in like the time hour.
Yeah, I know. Me too. That was like hours. Is that
hour?
What is that? Hours time?
You know, our podcast.
Our podcast.
Well, yeah. Wait, so Teguh is
idiot.
listening to this episode in the future date before it's even out there.
Wow. He's a time traveler.
Teguh have a time traveling headphone.
Yes.
Time traveling headphone. What? It can hear things from the future.
Yes.
Kelvin, you got a podcast or a music that you want to plug?
The only podcast I listen to is The Starters. So
no, they're not called The Starters. They're called No Dunks.
Oh yeah, not The Starters. No Dunks.
We gotta help them out, man. They're now they're no longer.
I know. I still remember them as The Starters. Okay.
The No Dunker. But yeah, formerly known of The Starters, formerly known of the Basketball Jones, from NBA TV, if you know them. J.E. Skeets, Taz Malice, Trey Kirby, Lee Ellis, and Matteo, right? Or
Matthew, yeah.
Is he the one that leaves, or is he the one that stays? One of them leave, one of them stays. JD.
I don't remember either.
One of them. Basically, it's a basketball podcast, NBA podcast, but they don't have NBA anymore, so I don't know what they do. But
they're doing survival now.
Oh, they're doing
the survival podcast.
Really? Oh my god, I haven't been catching up with them.
Wait, what do you say? Podcast or what?
Or music, I guess. I don't know how. It's hard to recommend music, but like I guess there's some music that you wanna tell people to listen to.
Music.
Ariq, you have anything while listening to?
Music. I don't think I have any music or podcast to recommend. I don't listen to podcasts. I never listen to our podcast. There, truth has been out, guys.
Truth has been out.
I've never listened to any of this.
You know what? During this quarantine time, educate yourself about some dinosaurs. You know, on YouTube.
Or like audio.
Are you gonna do it? I thought you.
What?
Giraffes don't exist.
No, on YouTube, I'm just gonna say this. Like, I watch them sometimes to educate yourself in some dinosaur stuff. Ben G. Thomas, yes, he got good dinosaur videos, which is pretty fun, educational. You know, you learn about dinosaurs.
I do want to talk about YouTube in a bit, but real quick, I want to plug. Aside from No Dunks and the Councilmen, SEN Live. If you have like 2 brain cells left and you just want to listen to comedy podcast, that's a good one. And what else? I listen to a lot of podcasts, but a lot of them are Geek History. If you want to learn about comic books and everything, Geek History Lesson is a good one. Witching Hour is a good horror podcast. If you want a Game of Thrones podcast, the Casterly Talk is there. Although Game of Thrones is not relevant anymore. If you want a film podcast that's good, check out the Cinephiles or the Geek Buddies. They're also very good. And the Wanger show is also. The Wanger show is literally pretty much similar like what we do. A lot of randomness, some movie talk and everything. Talk about real life. So yeah, there is that. Go check that out. And yeah, about YouTube. I don't know why this thing is like this thing is recently like trending. Like I go to Twitter, I go to Facebook, like my friends are retweeting this stuff. And I have watched this thing like almost a year ago. but now it's trending all over again because of the virus and quarantine. It's like the Marble World Cup.
The what?
Marble World Cup.
Oh yeah. I actually have been watching a bit of those.
I've been seeing that since I saw that since last year. I was like obsessed last year, and now people is going crazy about it, and they're like, "Oh, have you guys seen this?" I'm like, "Yes, I found this a year ago." Like literally, it's like someone make a track race with the marbles, and then they race the marbles, and then they do a commentary as if it's like a real race. All right, and then the green one overtake the red one. Oh my god, what an interception!
Yeah.
Oh, the red one burns.
I think Kelvin showed me that before.
I watched it. I saw that before, like I don't know, like a few years ago. Yeah, it already existed, but it just wasn't a thing yet. But I saw it before on like 9gag and stuff like that, and it was fun to watch. You know, when you watch like one or two, it's kind of fun. But I don't think I'm going to be binging that.
No. Oh, another one that I watched for the first time. It's been a while. You know how those people in the wilderness that builds everything out of the mud and everything like that.
Oh yes, I know.
Yeah.
It's
That keeps getting into my recommended.
Dude, that's like Minecraft in real life.
That's true. It's in my recommended all the time. I've never seen a single episode until yesterday. I finally saw my first one yesterday. So two Singaporean dudes that make like a pool under the ground with a slide. So that's the first one that I watched.
Yeah. I think that was recommended to me too.
They spent at least 15 hours working on that, and they only have 15 minutes of footage, which is like crazy. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
1
hour, 1 minute, 1 hour.
They do a live stream.
Yeah, people should do that. Like those YouTubers that do those, make a live stream of how they make it. Every step. It's a 15 hours live stream, you know.
Yeah. I bet some people's gonna tune in.
No, I'm sure.
And I guess music. If you can never go wrong with Queens or the Beatles or Rolling Stones. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, just listen to like I don't know, Naruto openings. Those are epic.
Naruto.
if you want just like instrumental stuff, go listen to your favorite movie scores. I listen to Grand Budapest Hotel and Inside Out movie scores a lot just to keep myself calm. I listen to it before exams because it keeps me calm. So yeah, go do that if you want to relax a bit. I pretty much set most of my recommendations. I had a bunch of other movies, but it's pretty much straightforward. Of like good films like Mamma Mia, Breakfast Club, Bridesmaids, Princess Diaries, Love Actually, Ferris Day Off. So yeah, those kind of stuff.
Oh, Cat in the Hat. Watch that.
Yes, and watch Cats directly. Double feature right there.
Double feature. Cats in the Hat.
Oh my
and
god!
Cat.
I almost forget to plug. The thing that I talk about throughout before the pre-show. If you have Disney Plus, this is your time to watch all your favorite Disney Channel original movies that you watched as a kid. Go back and watch High School Musical, Camp Rock, Halloween Town, Sky High, which is not the Disney Channel original. Parent Trap, Herbie Fully Loaded, Death Nap, Princess Protection Program, Cheetah Girls. I've never seen that. Minuteman. All those Disney Channel stuff that you watch as a kid, go watch that now and just feel nostalgic. So yeah, Lemonade now.
No, you know what? This is a good time for you guys to play all the Lego series games. All the Lego Star Wars, all the Lego DC, the Lego Marvel, Lego Indiana Jones.
Which one should we start?
I say the best ones is the Lego Star Wars and the Lego Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean like from the Lego Star Wars, like the pack, the complete edition one, from like the episode 1 of Star Wars until like episode 6 or 9, I guess now. Yeah, it's a good time to play those. It's a fun game, a fun little game to play. Yeah.
Oh, and if you have Netflix and you're international, meaning not from US, go watch the Ghibli movies while they are there. They're good stuff. So yeah. And once again, I have to stay true to my nature. I have to plug something Brie Larson related. She is on a film called Ride on. No, she's on a Disney Channel original film called Ride on Track. I've never seen it. I actually might go see it because I'm interested what it's all about. But yeah, this is like what Brie Larson in 2003. So I don't know how old she is, but yeah, she's like a teenager in this film. So yeah, go check that out.
Yes. So yeah, is that all?
Hailey Steinfeld is releasing a new single, so go look for that. That's it. Nothing else. I plug a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It probably should fill up your time. Yeah. Just once again, go to that. What was the title of that show just now? The Onser Sanmakan. And then you'll have a lifetime of children's education to watch right there.
A lifetime.
All right then. I guess should we wrap it up then?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Ariq, why don't you go ahead? Plug it up.
All right. I'll plug it in. Y'all can find me at Instagram at Ariq Andria. Or you can play some games since we're all in quarantine anyways on Steam at The Bluest Smith. Go back to episode 5.
Yeah.
There. Go watch episode 5. You guys have time now. Now you will understand. Now you will understand. They will all understand.
Yeah, plenty of time. There's no reason for you not to, guys.
Plug it up, Teguh.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at GG25099. You can find me on Steam as Deep Fried Tofu, and yeah.
All right. I'll I'll plug it up now. So you can find me on Instagram at KYAce27. Then I have on Steam at DiscoMonkey007. And then I also have a Mixer account. And what's the other one called? Twitch account.
Who's the other one called?
I was gonna say Grinder. Okay.
But mostly I've been streaming on Mixer more, so yeah, DiscoMonkey027 on those two platforms.
Yeah, a lot of people has been now going to Twitch to start becoming a streamer now. NBA players are becoming streamers.
NBA players, yeah, dude. That's why I don't go to the Twitch. Too much competition there.
And a lot of people get bored, and now they're trying to become TikTok famous. Now they make TikTok's account. So
dude, LeBron James making TikToks.
Is he really?
On Instagram. Yeah. Albert, go ahead, plug it up.
You can find me at JA Wiradharma on Twitter and Instagram. Wiradharma spelled WIRADHARMA. Check out my YouTube channel, Jaw Movies. This is where you find a YouTube video version of the Councilmen. You want to see what GIF we're talking about with the hamster? Go check that out. Once again, I believe is a 1 hour 3 minute mark or something like that. That's Jaw Movies YouTube channel. I also had the Not the Page show with Kenneth, who's a guest of the show yesterday, just dropped. There's a Schmodown show, although Schmodown is on hiatus, so I don't know what can happen to that show now. I was planning to upload more trailer reactions because I have now more free times, but then there are no trailers dropping because all the movie studios like taking a break as well. So I guess it's a loss for me too. So there's that. And you check out the Councilmen at Councilmen Show on Twitter, on Instagram. Go check that out. If you want to tweet at us, tell your hate mails on Kelvin. Tag us on Twitter over there at Councilmen Show.
Rate my performance for Teguh.
I'm active on Twitter. It's easy. On Instagram, I'm less active because I don't know what to post as the thumbnail. But yeah, and our podcast itself is called The Councilmen. You can find it everywhere on Apple, Spotify, Podbean, Castbox, Stitcher, Anchor. Play Google Podcast. I lost sight of everything else. But yep, IKEA. I don't know. Maybe it's on IKEA. But yeah, that's it.
You assemble the podcast. You assemble
it yourself.
They give you like a copy of the file, but then like it's scrambled, the time and everything.
Podcasts have made me lose my mind, yo. Not the podcast. The quarantine has made me lose my mind. So yeah.
So, Albert, you should make a But since there is no trailer for you to react, make a trailer for your trailer reaction. Then react to that.
Trailer.
What? Okay. All right.
The reception.
So with that, the councilman has been quarantined.
What?
No.
No. The councilman has spoken. We'll see you in the next quarantine episode.